Greetings to Greetings to True Radio Biafra London and IPOB Community Radio. My name is Mazi. Alozie. Our radio is directed by our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let's look at the headings, but before we do that, let us remember that we have our ESN. We have our ESN, and they need our support, and they will continue to need our support. Our broadcast mainly today will be on issue of security and who we are, why we are always the ones that are victimized, and despite the fact that we are the ones that are being victimized, we tend to be confused. Not that we are actually confused. You see most of us speaking from both sides of our mouth. I wonder why we do that. I wonder why you have people that engage in such activities, and all we say is leave them. They are inconsequential. They are nobodies. But this is not the period where you allow such to be going on. We need to aid them in all the ways we can. For those in international aspect of it, you have a way you can donate. Your business name is Indigenous People of Biafra Patriots Inc. The account number is 669-680-115. The SWIFT code is CHASUS 33, CHASUS 33. The bank name is JP Morgan Chase. For all those that are willing and eager to help our ESN. They are our eyes, our nose, our ear. Everything when it comes to our safety. For those in diaspora, USA, North America, bank name, Chase Bank. Account name, Indigenous People of Biafra Patriots Inc. Routing number is 044-000037. The account number is 669-680-115. The Zelle users, it is IPOB USANA at yahoo.com. IPOBUSANA at yahoo.com. Summarily said IPOB Osana at yahoo.com. Other source you can use to remit your money is www.ipobinusa.org. www.ipobinusa.org or org/donate. donate. One more time, greetings to everybody. Let's start it this way. You have the north, the Arewas. They are there. They are the Fulanis. You have the middle belt. They are there. They are the Hausas. You have the west, the Oduduwas. They are there. And then you have the east, the Biafrans. They are there. If all of these sectors can genuinely and deeply look at the issue, what is the population of the Fulanis? 2%, holding 98% ransom. A lot of kidnappings, innocent children being terrorized, state terrorism. You claim to have a president that does not do anything condemn the terroristic act carried out on children. It is a government. It is a government that has judiciary. It is a government that has House of Reps and the Senate. It is a country that have governors, name it. And you have these insecurities going on. The Biafrans are primarily the recipients of these atrocities. We have been on the receiving end and will continue to be on the receiving end because we are the target. In as much as the criminals are banditing, in as much as they are kidnapping, committing rape and murder, they are rewarded with billions. And the Biafrans are chased around. The shameful aspect of it is that the Oduduwas, they are brothers, from Oduduwa. The recent revelation, publication of the Oduduwas trooping into Dahomey and Togo is a testament to the policy of the Fulanis. What makes you one? Why are you one Nigeria? If so much population of the Oduduwas are now refugees, thousands of them, if that is the case, on what basis are you fighting for one Nigeria? On what ground? We can fool ourselves from morning till night. We can fool ourselves every afternoon. But the reality is there. The reality is glaring us in the face. Why so much refugees fleeing Oduduwa land into Dahomey? The Fulanis are coming. And who are these refugees? They are children. They are women. They are fathers. They are young men. Why are they running? Because they are being threatened by the Fulanis. The same people telling you that you are one. The most disturbing aspect of it is that you have some of them engaging in political activities, telling you again to come and vote, telling you that they are contesting for state rep and all this rubbish. And you, the victim, now you are a refugee. You did not go back to ask, why are you still talking about politics when there is no security? And one disturbing aspect of it is that you have the PDP and you have the APC, and they switch, they interchange. If all is not going well with PDP, they switch to APC. They tell you, now we are APC. If all is not going well with APC, now they switch to PDP. No, we are PDP. The same people, the same agenda, the same motive. And you, the ordinary person, will continue to be used. You continue to suffer. And you cannot say no, enough is enough. There is nothing like when Nigeria, I always stress it. What makes up the country? The concocted country. You have the Arewas. They are quite different in any shape or form from the Middle Belt. They are quite different from the West. They are quite different from the East. Why are they one? And why are they saying you are one? In what way? These same people are engaged in banditry. And for the fact that they control all the security heads in the country, you are a lame dog. And from all the regions mentioned, they have their men in the army. They have their men in the navy. They have their men in the air force. They have their men in the road safety. They have their men in the police. And these security sectors watch as a section continue to terrorize the rest without them opposing. You are regular or commission officers from Oduduwa land in the Nigerian army. Have you asked yourself where your loyalty lies? Is it to those that want to kill you? Is it to those that want to destroy your family? Is it to those that want to take over your land? The Oduduwas, the question is for you. Where does your loyalty lie? They will send you to go and kill your brother, the Oduduwa man, the Oduduwa soldier. You will obey to go and kill your brother. And you are being isolated. As you continue to kill your brother, nobody will come to defend you. Have you listened to Sowore recently? How he's being terrorized? Have you listened to Sandibo? How he's being terrorized? How the DSS is coming after him? But as the rate at which they use in coming after him, you have the Fulanese voicing incendiary statements without DSS coming after them, without DSS arresting them. What does that tell you? You are to be seen, barely, merely, but not to be heard. You are not supposed to speak. You have no right to associate. You have no right to express your feelings as a human being. Therefore, they will gag you. The same fate faces the Middle Belt. The same thing that the Yoruba man is feeling is what the guy from the Middle Belt is feeling. Why are you guys shutting up? Who do you expect to fight for you? Who do you expect to rescue you? The guy coming after you, who is the Fulani man, wants you dead, wants you out of your land. How many refugee camps do you have? And most of them have been there since 2017. The Fulanis are coming for you. They use you in a very proficient way. Let me give you an example. We have been calling on you to boycott cow meat. We have been telling you to be self-sufficient. Leave the Fulanis alone because they will use food as a weapon. Lo and behold, last week, it came to pass. The most annoying aspect of it is that those victimized are those from the Middle Belt, because the Fulanis are cattle herdsmen. They don't farm. Who are the farmers? Those from the Middle Belt. And then they decide, since you people don't want to eat our cow, what we are going to do is blockade you with food. How can you blockade people with food when you don't produce food? They know that since the Middle Belt have decided to exit the Union, what they will do is punish them agriculturally by making them lose money on their agricultural products. Thereby, to achieve this, they impose blockade. Who imposed the blockade? The Fulanis. If our cattle and cow cannot sell, your commodities cannot sell. Oh, your commodities cannot go to west, southwest. Oh, your commodities cannot go to the Biafra land. But they are not the producers. You see how they love you. You see how you are one. And then they say the Igbos, who are the recipients, who are the ultimate consumers. We are punishing you, and we are telling you, you are wasting your time. We are self-sufficient. We anticipated this a long time ago. When you taught your cows how to uproot cassava, not eat the leaves, but just eat the leaves and then uproot the cassava and eat it as well. That is criminology in the first degree. Criminal acts in the first degree, not the intent, not the would have, but the actual commission of the act of wickedness. And you are still talking about one Nigeria. Based on what? It is very quick to listen to people comment in a public forum what they are doing to us. What who is doing to you? If they are doing something to you, what courses of action have you taken to remedy the situation? Nothing. Nothing. They will come, they will stage political act, and you will participate. You will show up. You want to involve yourself in politics. People that have woken up, the Oduduwas, we thank you. Wake up. Nobody can force you to be in Nigeria. Once you declare your freedom, nothing can anybody do. The Biafrans, once they declare their freedom, there is nothing anybody can do, because the Oduduwas are free, the Biafrans are free, and let the Middle Belt do the same. then how are they going to talk about one agenda? Are they going to force all of you? Oh no, you are not going to be free. Let them try it and let us see. Let me give you a hint. We will hold Yoruba leaders responsible if anything happens to Igbo Odua Youths 1. Yoruba youths have warned that nothing must happen to the freedom fighters Sunday Igboho. The Yoruba youth, under the aegis of Odua Youth Coalition, which frown at the alleged attempt to arrest Igboho by security agents on Friday, disclosed that Yoruba leaders will be held responsible if anything happens to Igboho. Who are these Yoruba leaders they are referring to? They are referring to the politicians. Those that have prepared to engage in politics rather than rescue or save their people. Does that have does that look like something familiar to you? Yes. Yes. The Biafrans. The Biafrans. It is your turn. Now I am coming direct to us. You have the bandits. They are not proscribed. You have the Maeti Allah. They are not proscribed. You have the Boko Haram. They are not proscribed. You have Magban. They are not proscribed. You have the Hizbah. They are not proscribed. In Biafra land, you have the IPOB. Initially, freedom fighters just singing, asking for freedom. They are proscribed. Anywhere they step out their leg, kill them. Anywhere you see them gather, kill them. But at the same time, you have the world-renowned terrorists, including SWAP, right in your backyard, raping, maiming, butchering, acquiring lands, unprescribed. The same thing they are doing now, they are doing in Odudua and Middle Belt. If this is the case, why are you guys still talking about politics? PDP, APC, the politicians are the ones in control. They are the hierarchy that will not allow you to see the light of the day. And who do they use? They use the agents from Biafra land. Just like the Odudua youths warned their leaders, their politicians. If anything happens to Sunday Igboho, we will not forgive you. Have the Biafrans warned these politicians? No. But they have been cautioning them. They have not threatened them yet. They have been telling these politicians, mend your ways, or else what you see is what you get. And what you get is of your own making. Let me zero in on what I'm saying. You have the Masab. What does it mean? Movement for the actualization of the sovereignty of Biafra. They want Biafran sovereignty. Is that not a Biafran movement? It is. Headed by who? Masab, Mazi, Wazirike, Raf. The government proscribed the IPOB. Why did they not proscribe Masab? Because Masab is their agent, is their tool. You have the Lower Niger Congress. They say they are fighting for Biafra. Are they proscribed? No. Are they attacked? No. Then you have the IPOB, because they said we are here and you cannot infiltrate us. You cannot be able to disorganize us. We are focused. We want freedom. And we are going to destroy you with the truth. We are going to tell other people what is happening. Facts that have been hidden from them. And since this becomes a threat because you want to tell the truth, a threat because you want individuals to understand what is happening to them, you proscribed them. What a way to dispense justice. And you proscribe them to satisfy your conscience, but practically you have failed. You have failed completely. How can somebody be in Nigeria, the zoo? You don't know what is going on. Because they have the AIT or ALT, whatever the broadcast stations are. They have Sunrise. They have the Channels Television. All these stations are owned by the Fulanese. They hide the facts. They hide things from you. And they will not tell you the truth. And we are the ones that will call to tell you, do you know that this happened in your city? You say, no. I wasn't told. But you have radio stations. Do you see how they hide things from you? And how are you going to react? How are you going to respond? You cannot if you don't know what is going on. And for the fact that we have Radio Biafra, for the fact that Radio Biafra is telling Nigeria what is happening, they are not pleased with it. For the fact that it is going to disturb their business as usual, they say you are proscribed. Anywhere we talk, they bring out their guns. Even when not armed. Now we have ESN that will defend us. Now what they have done is engage in secret abduction and killings. Can you see a shameless country? A shameless country where their children, all those they kidnap, people, prostituting young women. A country that destroys their children. How is that a country? A shameless country that prostitutes their children. How is that a country? A country that starves their children. How is that a country? A country that likes to walk in the dark. Here's the truth. How can they improve? How can they be a country? You saw the NBC. Oh, we are jamming Biafra radio. Upon all the radios. Upon all the radio stations in the country. What radio station are they after? IPOB. What does that tell you? We are telling you what they are not telling you. They are lying, and they will continue to hide, and they will continue to come after IPOB, and we are standing. We are standing. Let me zero down on what I'm saying. You have the Masob, and we tell you they are agents. And you have some IPOB officials they infiltrated into, and they started talking from both sides of their mouth about security. Check all the things that have been happening to Biafrans. Who started them? The Fulanis. Masob, let me ask you a question. Why did you form Masob in the first place? Who was Ricky? Why did you fire? Why did you think about Masob? Why did you think about it? Because of injustice. Is it just injustice? You know you are not liked. But the thing is that you have sold out. And we accuse you of selling out. You denied it. And Biafrans, based on your experience, based on what have been happening to you, and we accuse these people as Fulani agents, they denied it. And at the end of every day, they confirm our accusations. Don't tell me that Wazirike is nobody. Don't tell me what he said is no. They are disseminating false information. So attack it. Attack it. If you don't, they will grow wing and continue to do more. They make our job more difficult. Therefore, we must. Oh, Hanez Ndibo, you saw their chief ranting. Nnamdi Kanu is nobody. IPOB is nobody. And at the same time, the federal government is crying, looking for our radio, because we are telling the truth. And then they crowned Obiazo right before your eyes. They picked him and dumped him on you. Just like they dumped Uzodimba. They picked him and removed the head and dumped Uzodimba right there in your presence. And what did they do? They cluttered together to attack you, attack your children, attack your mothers, attack your sisters, attack your fathers, to make their acquisition of Biafra land easier. Listen to your brother, Wazirike. Listen to him, and then after listening to him, I ask you a question. What was the purpose of Masob based on your accusations on IPOB?
We want to say we condemn all this in its entirety. Last time was Obi, even from Enugu to Obi to Olo. Who are the people dying? Our people. These people, were they killed by Hausa Fulani or Fulani herdsmen? This should be a concern to all of us.
You see, when people play with words, it enrages me. Here he is. Somebody you say is honorable, sitting around Obiazo and Uzodimba, asking you, your people were killed in Obibo. Who killed them in Obibo? It was the Nigerian troops brought in by Wike. All the places he mentioned, all, they were the Nigerian troops brought in by their own people to kill their own people. Wazirike did not complete that statement. He deviated. And see how he is going to put it across.
All of us. Because the future is bleak as far as the Igbo race is concerned.
The future is bleak as far as Igbo race is concerned. How? Was it not the same bleakness that made you go and form Masob, and you are taking money from the Fulanis? You use your organization. You know that your people are under threat. You know that their agenda is to wipe out the Igbos. From your own mouth, you know our situation is bleak. Look at your angel, Wazirike. For all those that believe in Masob, for all those that back him up, hear him and hear him well.
You see someone who is not even in Nigeria dictating what happens in Nigeria, mobilizing. They use through internet.
Somebody not in Nigeria. You're referring to Ali Damazen Namdekan when he was in Nigeria. What happened? You guys were envious, jealous, angry about the crowd, angry about what he commands. You conspired with your governors to kill him. Where are his parents? You killed him. And you have the guts to stand to make hopeless statements. This is why I say attack him when he speaks. Reveal his agenda. Let's continue.
To insult their leaders, to destroy lives and property, and to hang the hopes of Ndibu in despair.
To destroy lives and properties. Who are those destroying life and properties? The Fulanis. The soldiers. What's happening in Oduduwaland? Is it ESN? Is it Biafra? No. The Fulanis. Who are those terrorizing people of Obibo? The Fulanis. Who are those terrorizing people in Onitsha? Akwa Ibom? The Fulanis. They even stop you from freedom of speech. See how Emma Bassi from Akwa Ibom, how long has that boy been in jail without trial? What offense did he commit? Mere expressing his freedom of speech as a human being. And you have governors there. You have press people there. Nobody can say, why is Emma Bassi still in detention? Just like those from Iguacha, the young women and men prostituted around. But not for the fact that IPOB is talking. They will still be there, continue to be prostituted around. Shameless country that destroys their own children. They hate the truth. They love darkness. And with their agents like Owazirike, Uzodimba, Obiazo, Wike, all the governors. Let's continue.
Now nobody sleeps with his eyes closed. People are threatened. The Ohanes and Igbo, no respect. The governors, no respect. Prominent Igbo citizens, no respect. Threats everywhere.
Do these people exist in the first place? If they do exist, why are the Fulanis not respecting them? If they do exist, why are their women being raped in their presence and they're not talking? Foolish Owazirike. You can't even defend your father's land. And these are the people you expect to address you. These are the people you talk about, respect. But the Fulanis defiling your wife in your presence, you cannot stop. But you can sit down to talk about our leader, calling your attention to your delinquencies. Shameless people. Shameless Igbo leaders. And this is why we insult you. Do what you're supposed to do, we will not insult you. If a Fulani Malam can defend the bandit, kidnap children, the government can support them. Here you are attacking your own savior. Do you see the sickness that has afflicted Ndibo? Respect, status, and rubbish.
Those doing this thing know that they're going nowhere with it. they know that there is no way they could or they can defeat Nigeria, even if there is a war to borrow money. They know. But they foment trouble in order to enrich themselves.
This is not what considering, but consider it. Because from these accusations, that will tell you that they are brain dead. They are brain dead. Is he making sense? No. But why am I playing it? It is for you to understand. Ordinary person in the street of Biafra land, understand who these people are, why they are being used to deceive you. You have no safety, nothing whatsoever. And this is what my Raf Wazrike is telling you.
They know that there is no way they could or they can defeat Nigeria, even if there is a war to borrow money.
You see the one more I just took it back to let you understand. You have been conquered, you have been defeated, therefore bow to Fulani. That is the direct message Wazrike is sending to you. You have been defeated, you have been surrounded, so raise up your hand. Oh, Mazi and the cousin ESN is no match. It's no match. Obriozo and Uzodima tried it. You saw what happened in Olo. Now I'll leave the rest to run its course, to show you that these people are very, very desperate.
They know, but they foment trouble in order to enrich themselves for their own personal interests. So I want to urge you that all hands must be on deck to see that this development is nipped in the bud. So far, some governors have tried to stamp their foot on the ground to see that sanity prevailed. In River State, Jason Wike stood his legs on ground. I congratulated him that time. I supported him.
Now you see why I said I have to play it. Now you see why I said it's good for you to know. Those killing you, these are your efflefus. These are your saboteurs. These are those that sell you out. Security, you don't have any. And he's telling you, the governors, you nip what in the bud. What a revelation. What a revelation.
Now what he did was right. Because we cannot allow anarchy to prevail. In Olo the other day, Hope Uzodinma stood his grounds. I congratulate Hope Uzodinma for the way he solved the issue of war. I urge all the Southeast and South-South governors to take the cue to make sure that the Southeast and South-South will not be turned into a state of war. I urge all other governors, we must have decorum, we must recognize our leaders. Whether you believe it or not, I don't relate with Ohanese, but I respect them as the mouthpiece of Igbo race. There must be a leader. I don't relate with even the Southeast governors, but I respect them. They are the elected officers of the people. They don't denigrate unless indeed they denigrate the governors, all Igbo leaders. Are we living in a state of anarchy? Then you bring in the military.
He is brain dead. How this turns into anarchy is what I don't understand. But you have the people, you have the Fulanis, you have the Janjaweeds, you have the Boko Haram, you have your governors, all of them turning your cities into anarchy, and you congratulated them, those that carried the anarchical process. Where do you stand? Who are you, and which Wazirike are you? A chameleon. You have respect. What respect can you ask for when the Fulanis cannot respect you? They defile your wife, your own very wife, in your presence. Nobody's talking. They defile your own daughter in your presence. You are not talking. But you have the Ohanese Ndibus. You have your elders. They don't give a damn. You're there sitting talking because of Ali Damaz and Nnamdi Kanu. But not for that. You too would have been a gunner. They congregate all of you like fools and make a bigger fool out of you. But you want respect.
To start shooting our people. So many people are killed without records. Then the person is in either London or America, in his comfort zone with his family. How do you explain this? I'm here. I started this struggle over 20 years ago. I have never left Nigeria. I have suffered more humiliation than any other person. I have suffered more attacks than any other person. I have suffered more threat to life than any other person. But I have not left. I know the consequences of
I hope bringing this man to this level will make you understand that you have actual foolish Igbo people ranting, crying over the truth. You have not left. Who left? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has no interest of leaving his father's compound. You were there when they came for him. You were there when they shot at him. You were there when they shot even the dog. To say he left. Formation of false information. To deceive who?
To attack the military, to attack the police, to burn police houses or offices. Because if they do it, they will arrest me. I may be killed. But this person now is not nowhere to be found. Because if he is in Nigeria, he will never do that he's doing today. When he was here, he never did it. Please, I'm begging you all. We should embark on this project to save humanity and to save the future of our children. Because the way things are going now, there is a serious problem for us. Not that anything will happen. The person involved is a nobody. I recruited him. I brought him up. I know his capacities. He's a nobody.
Thank you, Raf Wazirike, for being somebody. For being somebody watching your daughters being prostituted, being sexually assaulted, you did nothing. For watching the Fulanis acquire your lands, you did nothing. For watching all the Fulanis troop in, camp in your forest, you said nothing. But you are embarking on what you said you started. Where do you stand now? Who are you working for? The same Fulanis that convinced you when they jailed you, when you were actually a Biafran. They jailed you and bribed you. And when you came out, you became one of them. And I decided to expose you with your own words, with your own assertions, who you are. You are not a genuine Biafran, and you are not fighting for the interest of Biafrans. I would love to go over this one more time. When you have to tell the governors to take over ESN, which they did not form, you are telling the governors to take over ESN, which our leader Mazi told them, we have a problem. Can't you defend us? You have dummy governors that could not do anything. When our leader did it, it became a threat. Who attacked who? The soldiers came, fully armed to the teeth, and with their warplanes bombing your cities, Wazirike, and you are busy chasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Shame on all of you. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. Live broadcast from Radio Biafra USA. It is the state where Biafrans find themselves, the condition they find themselves. And it is only Chukwu Okike Abiyama that will continue to guide us. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
Mazi, good morning. Good morning, Mazi. My name is Mazi, my man Ugonejaka, calling from United States of America. I reside here in Washington, D.C. Mazi, I am from Amibo. Amibo is in Olo. Amibo is the home of the tiger, and Amibo is the home of King George of the Republic. Mazi, I thank you for all the detailed analysis you had this morning. It is very impressive. I thank God Almighty for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi, the reason why I'm calling this now, just to tell you that our strategy is working very well, Mazi. It's working. ESN is working. ESN is tormenting them. That name is driving them crazy. This cry, you see this man crying, Mazi, this is the cry of desperation. The man is so desperate, man. And his cry is the cry of somebody that is being held hostage. All the money they gave to him, Mazi, they are coming out to get the money. And that is the reason why you see him, anything coming out of his mouth is just what he is saying. But I want to remind people, I want to remind Biafrans why we are where we are today. Why do we have the ESN? Why do we have this agitation? But we have this agitation because 1967, 1970, we have 5 million children that are unaccounted for up to today. Nobody have told us about what happened to our people. 5 million, more than 5 million people. Nobody. They just put it there and brush it it aside as if it is nothing. We are here now because of the unprovoked killing of the police and the military in the Biafra land. They're killing us as if there is nothing. Mazi, we don't have any good road. There is no good road, Mazi. And there is no employment, no good drinking water, no hospital, no even good schools. And this is why we are doing this. And then, Mazi, we are here today because there is no electricity in that land. The children that are, in that country, their life is in danger. These are the children, and this is the reason why we are agitating. So I want them to know why we are where we are today. So no matter whatever cry they might cry, no matter whatever they are doing, it doesn't matter to us. Our daughters cannot be raped anymore. Our children cannot be kidnapped. There cannot be any, block and search. Nothing at all. Not even thinking about the airport or seaport. Nothing. So the thing is that this is we are the nightmare. Mazi, we are here. We are not going anywhere. We're going to frustrate them. The government can spend billions and billions of dollars as they want to spend. It doesn't matter. Then we are here to do this. And this is the reason why we are doing. So having said this, and having letting the Biafra know that what our work is coming to, we are seeing the fruit of our work, because these people are crying. They say, you have to cry. They are crying because they cannot sleep. Look at what he's saying. So I am urging you, my brother. There are people that are doing this. There are people that are doing this job that we are doing now, because this shows that the Biafra is here already. But I am begging you, my brother, if you are in a Biafra land, you are Biafra land, I know, definitely. You can say you don't have any money. But Mazi, these guys can go to church every day. When the pastor preaches a little bit, then they'll dip their hand in their pocket and then they bring out the money and give to the pastor. So please, no matter how little it is, I am talking about our security. You see how now they are bringing the Fulanis. We are talking about the security. That is the Eastern Security Network. Eastern Security Network. These are the guys who are not sleeping at all. They are in the bush. They are there. They don't have a job, nothing at all. It's just to provide for them and provide for the family they live by hand. This is the reason why we're talking about Eastern Security Network. Then I am asking you, if you are here in the United States of America, if you are these guys, all of us, we here, please, my brother, you know exactly what is going back home. You are doing everything that one day you're going to go back home and then you will leave. You are doing all your investment back home, but there are some people that are securing it for you. You have your elderly mother, you have your elderly father back in Nigeria. Then there are people that are just securing them so that they cannot be killed by these Fulanis. So I am begging you, my brother, put your hand in your pocket. Do the needful. The only thing you have to do, this is very simple, not complicated. You don't have to ask, where am I going to pay, or whom do I have to call? The only thing you have to do is that you have your smartphone. The smartphone, the phone you have, you call from every day. What you have to do is you go to the Google. When you go to the Google, you type in there www.ipobinUSA.org. www.ipobinUSA.org, and then /donate. If you just type in there, then it will prompt out and then it will open up and tell you, sir, how much do you want to donate? Kobo, we'll go Kobo. We are not asking for more. We're asking for the little thing. Even if it is penny, even if it is $1, whatever you have there, please put it over there so that these people who are protecting you, then they will be fed, and then we can be able to take care of them. So, Mazi, what I'm going to sing a little song, and that song is "I Love You Too Much." Mazi, can you help me to sing it, please? Can you just help me a little bit? Okay, let's go, Mazi. 1, 2, 3, go. www.ipobinUSA.org. www.ipobinUSA.org. If you want to make donation to ESN, you have to go to www.ipobinUSA.org. If you want to say thank you to Nnamdi Kanu, you have to go to www.ipobinUSA.org. If you want to make donation to Biafra, you have to go to www.ipobinUSA.org. Yes, ipobinUSA.org. This is therefore Eastern Security Network. Eastern Security Network. Please let us do the needful. God bless you, Mazi, as you are doing this, and God bless Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you, Mazi. God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you too. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
Hello.
Good morning. Your name and where you calling from.
Hello. Mazi, Are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Okay. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on your time zone. I'm calling you from Nebraska, province, Biafra land. Mazi, we thank you, and we thank you, Kikabiam, for what you are doing for us. We praise you, Kikabiam, we thank you, the great result. The Kikabiam continue doing concerning our struggle. We say may the name of Elohim be blessed in the name of Chuko Kikabiama. I pray, and I greet our three leader Mazi and Kukano. The Chuko Kikabiama continue to bless him, protect him, guide him, and our people. Mazi, Peter, and you, Mazi, Alozie, I say may people guide you people and protect you people. Peace is the restore. You will people will live and see Biafra. Every of us will live and see Biafra. Say our enemy, they will fall, they will die. As the people is tormenting them. Be the one that they fall that targets will be terrorists. There is already gone. So the people that say over the dead body, they will not live and see Biafra. They are already passed away, and it's not by our power, it's not by our might, it's by the hand of Chuku Kikabiama that is with us, and the so shall it be. And the Chuku Kikabiama will continue to fight for us. In the name of Chuku Kikabiama, there is one report this morning that our volunteer brought for me in this Nebraska province, precisely in this year. This morning, our volunteer meet me. They said the hot pack conspire with the year. The community are using hot pack and conspire to our people. And after they have the attack with the hot pack, at the end, they took one person from the volunteer in this year in Nebraska province. That's what I want to report. And they say that the incident that happened in the Kansas in Obiego, the one of our volunteer, they saw the one of our volunteer in the video that they do, and that's why they took that boy. His name is Nkwachuku. The hot pack now demanding 50,000 or else they will took the boy to the military people in Ethiopia. Water and drinking now. Let the whole of the stealing atrocity they're committing against us. Let it be so that you people there will notice what is happening in Nebraska here and the go here precisely. And they are also continue to thank our leader. Our leader is a great man. He's a man indeed because somebody is like him. He's honest man. He's a man of stable. And the youth people, everybody will live and see the Biafra struggle. Now, I want to give one of our brothers from the here. Let me speak because some of them are they are buried in Biafra, and there's some nonsense people who are joined the zoo to conspire against us. They are, but when any place you see a good people, you will see a bad person.
Thank you.
My listening, sir.
Welcome.
My name is Mazi. Welcome,
Mazi.
I want to thank you for what I did. I want to thank Mazi and the Carlo because you are so wonderful. You have done a good job. So Allah, starting the zoo, the zoo could have go to follow out of everybody. But now the zoo out park, they have entered our store and paid the fee. And I thought to molest our they are molesting everywhere right now. So Mazi, please now help. Please help us in the field. They are everywhere. Thank you so much, Mazi.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mazi. We sign up here in Iguata province. Goodbye.
Thank you. What's back? They will decide what side they will be on. If they are the felonies, or if they are not. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
My name is Pastor Stella.
Welcome.
I'm calling from Nebraska,
Welcome.
United States. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Good morning from Nebraska, United States. Good evening, good afternoon from wherever you are listening from. Again, my name is Pastor Stella Ogochukwu Ebel. I am the coordinator of the Nebraska IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra. All hail Biafra. May God Almighty bless everyone listening and everyone who is supporting, working hard to bring about the actualization of the Biafra nation. May God bless you all in the name of Jesus Christ.
Yes,
I want to encourage you who is listening, who have not become a part of this movement. I want to encourage you to do so without wasting time. Listen, it's not all about money. You may not have money to contribute. Although we need all the money we can get. We need all the money we can get now. But your support and your input, your suggestion, whatever you can afford to give is needed at this time. Please be part of what we're saying. Support this movement. Support what God is doing in Africa through Biafra. Support ESN. Support and uphold the hand of Mazi, who is our leader. I want to seize this opportunity to tell everyone in Nebraska who is a Biafran, who have the heart of God, to please join us in the family of Indigenous People of Biafra, Nebraska chapter. Please call me at 531-218-7966. Again, 531-218-7966. If you don't get me, please leave me a voice message. Please send me a text message. I will respond as quickly as I can afford to. God bless you all. You'll hear from me again.
Yeah, thank you very much, Pastor. People in Nebraska, you have a coordinator. Her name is Pastor Stella. So her number is 531-218-7966. Now you can join. Now Nebraska people start from where she is, and you start growing and you start spreading. It takes a lot for people to come out and volunteer. So, Pastor, thank you very much.
God bless you, sir.
Bless you too. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Welcome. My name is Simon. I am calling from America. I'm blessed every members all over the world and all the whole Biafrans working for the restoration of Kingdom of Chukwuka Adama Biafra here. May He bless our able leader, protect him, guide him. May the eyes of the enemy not see him. May any evil man or woman who wish bad or evil to him have to send that. Alozie, I just want to talk about this traitor we have in our land. We are not making him popular, but it's because of what he's saying. Alozie, I don't know if you guys can remember why he's lamenting now. You know, it's a drowning man. It's a man drowning. You see all these things he's yapping, just want to make himself as a human being, nobody. As if and call our leader and then say our leader is nobody because he was with him before. And so what? Remember after the forming of ESN, because that then away. Remember that this Arewa youth, what do they call him, Shetima. You know when he was talking about the money they gave to him while he's in Nigeria dining with enemies. You remember when he was talking about the money they gave to him that he should bring the money back. That is why he has seen all these things. Being so stupid enough, it's our leaders to handle Eastern governors, for them to rubbish it, for them to display it like what they did to the early days of Avengers. That is where he's coming from, but on. I remember one word our leader, that's what the man talk about him. He said, Ronaldo was one behind. Video he made, he said, praise a number. He's just lamenting, crying now because what is coming towards him. Let us be watching. Let us be doing. Call all these old men don't meet in village here because that is only what he's doing. Call them, set them up, start there ranting. That is who is leading. He want to achieve Biafra. He has been in this struggle for 20 years. Doing what? Doing what? What have you achieved these 20 years you are there? Just threaten in our land. But you guys, there's a number. We are coming against you guys because the children have known all what you guys have been doing, and they can't continue like that. I'm doing. Again, some of our people, aiding these people, are doing because we are watching every one of you. We are watching every one of you, but your evil will cut you guys. You guys evil will cut you. I don't want to talk much about you there because we know I know what we suffered in early 2014 when I joined this struggle. Only was after this. We know what it took us to convince our people that we are not Wazirike. We are not. This is nothing here about Wazirike. But he's still there, ranting, doing the damage he's doing. But we are watching him. Only Biafra sign off from here, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you. He lies, and they gather to form a union of opposition to the progress of Biafrans, and they are asking you for respect when they don't respect themselves. You wonder who these people are. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, good morning, Mazi. Alozie.
Good morning, Ben.
God bless you, my brother. Anybody that listens to or listening to Wazirike knows that there is one thing, and I thank Simon and Anugu for saying that he's a drowning man. This man is scared. When you are fighting with your fellow man and you resort to throwing sand, it shows that you are tired. Wazirike, anybody that is experienced will know that this man is scared because the Mieti Allah, through whom they finance all these saboteurs, they have realized that they have lost the eastern country right now. As far as East is concerned. And then they turn now to say, you know what? If I cannot catch my cow running away from me, let me cut off his tail. So they're trying to recover whatever amount of money they have given to him. Now, what that signifies to Owazurike is that he has lost the protection of the Fulanese. And now he's at the mercy of the IPOB. East, and now it is the only game in town. I hear him pleading, telling governors who haven't done what was about it recently. It's not that they haven't, but in the past they have killed our people in the past. But now the matters of the moment, he is urging them to go after IPOB. As any governor who is smart enough knows that doing that is suicidal, because they are scared. They know that the game has changed. IPOB and Eastern Security is here to pay. Nobody will do anything about it. So they are scared. This man is afraid of his life and his fate. See what he was saying? They are attacking our elders. They don't respect our elders. And if you can hear from what he's saying, he's a confused man. From what he's saying, he's a confused man. He first of all said, who is now killing our people? Who are our people in Igbo and Ubibo? Are they Fulanis? And then he turned around and to say that he congratulated the same man that killed our people in Ubibo. So you can see that contradictory statement, except somebody who is not listening. This man, just like my brother said, is a drowning man. It's a confused man. He's afraid. He knows they're coming after eventually. They're going to come after him for everything that he has done. He's driving a car with a number plate of Biafra on it, and they are prescribing people that are agitating for Biafra. It tells you a lot. My brother, all I have to say is this. I told them we are getting to that critical mass when there will be no hiding place for all these criminals who are standing by, and some of them are in of our people. Has anybody attacked Sekun? Is he not a security outfit? Or are the Badimietiala who are boasting that they're establishing a security apparatus all over the whole entire country of Nigeria? Has anybody attacked them? Prescribe them. So, we're watching this drama play out, and they're seeing the end of it, and they know that the end spells doom for them. Thank you, Mazi, Alozie, and may God bless you, keep you, so that you continue this work we are doing till the end comes. May God bless you. Bye-bye.
God bless you too, Ben. Thank you very much. The call number is +1 48476708848. They have no agenda. They have failed. They have failed woefully because they compromised. And now, give me my money or you deliver. So what do they have to deliver? Lies, confusion. If you don't address it, they'll continue. They'll continue to lie. Call out your name and where you coming from. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, sir. I want to thank Biafra. My name is Chijo. I'm calling from Maryland. My contribution, all my I want to take what that place. Let's just be one. Our Biafran ladies should also rise up, because this call and the fight, everybody is victimized. But you know that when women raises their voice, when women raise their voice, the word and the cry goes louder. It's time to spend time with your brothers in IPOB. Call Radio Biafra. Let the world hear what you are passing through. All our Biafran sisters, our Biafran ladies should also contribute, even if it means having a quorum like the women has on Sunday. Very much. They should also come and anchor and make everything known. In fact, the way it is happening in Nigeria now, I think there's a breaking news that some people attack Fulani settlement in Ogbomoso, Yoruba land. The world, they are keeping quiet. I hope all the neighboring countries are ready to accommodate the millions that will troop up from Nigeria. You people should step in and conduct referendum. Let everybody pass its ways peacefully in Nigeria. If not, what this music that is cooking, when it explodes, whether you are anywhere, no country will be safe, because Nigerians, those ones in Nigeria, they must be accommodated. That's what I want to contribute. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Fulani everywhere, Fulani. That rubbish must stop. We're going to stop it. The soonest, the better. Go home. Go to where you come from. Improve Daura. There's nothing wrong with that. Go and improve Daura. Do what you can do to cater for the children of Daura. No problem. Nobody will get angry at you. Let other regions develop at their own pace. No problem. But why must everybody carry arms? You want to shoot. You want to kill. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
Good morning, sir, from here.
Good morning, welcome.
My name is Mazi. I'm calling from Indianapolis, USA. I'm asking my question this morning. Shameless old man. If you can see the video, listen to Wazuke, you know that there's something fishy on the ground. Maybe collected bribe from the Fulani, hoping to do that. I don't know how illiterate that man look at. I don't know how the kind of bully people that still listen to Wazuke. Look at him. He say he's nobody. But yes, he's nobody. Leave that leave it for. He said Alozie and Kule conversation last 2 years. Said this is Fulani man and Katupata. Top one man left raw. He will support him. Was looking for there's nobody. Leave somebody for millions of Biafra. Who knows what it is? Nothing like that in there. Who knows what it is? Just that one leader said that anything our people want Biafra. That's why everybody told us to. Okay, and now come, you feel like easy. Somebody, how these neighbor people see like that? My old father said that the kind of suffering in Nigeria now is the same, the one they witnessed after the Biafra war. Here, you have millions of everywhere. Till today, I never see one, all the GO that have private jets. I never see one place they condemn the killing. Even the custom, everything. Yeah, Nigerian church says that cannot happen. But I want to ask my people, are they stronger than Turkey? That Islam overall. You're not there, more analyze that this Spain and Portugal, everybody, Spain is over 800 years. The money back. All this supposed to. They want us to speak Fulani, only that said, well, all that Hausa people.
Your line has terminated, Mazi. Call back. Mazi, call back. Your line has cut off. See, when it starts drowning like that, I know the next thing that follows is cutting off. So the call number is +1 484 0848. Live broadcast from Radio Biafra USA. It's very good to listen to Wazirike. That tells you the thought of an evil man, grasping straws from all over. Those attacking, you don't attack. It is the innocent.
Yeah, Mazi, this is Mazi.
Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you. Look at the Hausa people. I already said they are ancestors that produce gold. Strongest in the West Africa. Look at today, everybody know Hausa people as the Biafra. Now the same thing is about to happen to us within the and yet people, our own people, still don't understand. What we understand is money. Okay, look at all these people that old. That this man had to use what? Why growing up, they said Nigerian money is richer than him with 5 kobo. But look at now, all the power now is in wheelchair. Look at it, Babangida, what a strong man. Look at that, nothing lasts forever. What do you make use? How do you make use useful of your youth age? That is why IPOB and Insecurity and Mazi and the Kano want to make use of our young age so that we can give a dignity to our children. And yes, governors are coming to because why Nigerian governors are being run like this? Because they have already crippled the whole citizens, the whole youth. Nobody think about what is going on in the government. That's why a Nigerian governor can come and look at the UK, carry 500 million more money, gives Ikoshikoto. But there's a poor people in our land in Iguacha. There's one man that is blind, a disability man. He said a day he's got pepper. I saw in the BBC news the other day. He's got pepper in the market in my trade there at Port Harcourt. That's 15 naira a day, a disability man. In America, yeah, disability people are children of the government. And yet we have a government and people still waiting to live a life to continue future in that country. Then one day, Mazi, one of our revolutionaries, called and analyzed the strategy of Fulani people about these men. Say that during the war, all of them run to the bush. Inside that bush, they now clear grass. They do small business. Other people, children, now they go to school. And whereas the war is still going on. That's why we can sustain through the war. And now, Fulani people, that's okay, that strategy. Let us the bush now. So wait for us. When you go to that, or people have a way to the bush now. Intervention of Mazi and the Kano, that all these people are empty to be there. People planning in the secret. I say no, ESN, you go inside that bush, now wait for them. Okay? That is strategy, nobody know. But God give Mazi and the Kano the divine intervention. And yet, a old man called a press conference. Mandela run out of South Africa when he's fighting of freedom. Jesus Christ run to Nazareth. Muhammad run to Saudi Arabia. Every man in the world run, even for the Bible, run. The children of these Jewish people, Jews, they run to Europe after 2,000 years. But you want to fight your freedom and deal with the enemy. Who are you fooling? Get away, you old man. Don't think we are illiterate. I'm talking, you are fighting for myself. Yeah, okay, you are fighting for freedom. You are see, driving plate number of a customized Nigeria own. And you say you are fighting. This train that we fall, people will come to Buddha will come seek refuge. There.
Thank you very much, Emeka. The call number is +1 484 0848. 30 minutes to go to get in your call. It is what we anticipated that people like Owazirike will gather to spew rubbish, talk nonsense. They cannot put their thoughts together, but they are too quick. Whatever it is that is bothering them, they will say it later on. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Mazi, Alozie, good afternoon.
Good morning from here. You sound like Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff from Germany. Jeff Naka from Germany.
Oh, well, I'm correct. Welcome, Jeff.
Yes, sir. Briefly, I know Owazirike is just a funny human being. You know, one thing with him, this guy, if you look at the videos he's making nowadays, you can just say that this guy is worse than a drowning man. He's already, I think he's a dead man walking. This man is a dead man walking. I could remember early 2014 when our leader said to the Alozie, nobody was touching. He will be alive and he will be a dead man walking. With the Alozie, that's what our leader said in 2014 or around that, or 2013. That with the Alozie, and you can see panic on his face. You can see somebody who is on drug. That man is so depressed. He's on drug. If you look at the way he's so slow speaking, the way he walks, the way he looks, you can easily say the man is on drug. Mazi, have you seen Gani Adams, the Onakakanfo of Yoruba land? Have you seen him with Yeri Mashikima of Arewa youth? Have you seen Yeri Mashikima with any Yoruba freedom fighter? Have you seen Gani Adams with Mustafa of Kano State, the former butcher, Abacha butcher, hitman? Sit them with them, because the Fulanis, they know who is exactly fighting for the liberation of their people. You can never see these people visit Yoruba land for any discussion. No, because they know exactly that those people are genuine fighters. They are fighting for the liberation of their people. Every day, every time you see them coming over, dining and whining to Owazirike, a fighter. You are dining with the Mazi. I grew up in the northern Nigeria. Owazirike is talking about our people. He doesn't want our people to be killed in the north. How old is Owazirike? Igbo people have lost thousands of people murdered by Arewa youth in cold blood. From 1970, after the Civil War, till today, Igbos are victims of violence in the northern Nigeria. Yet, Owazirike is talking about he doesn't want Igbo people to be killed in the north. Thousands of Igbo properties, millions of Igbo properties have been pressed down. The recent one was bringing transporters to some Igbo people in Abuja. I want never about
Jeff, your line is off. Your line has dropped. Let's catch somebody else. Your line has dropped. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Good afternoon, Mazi.
Good morning from here. Rabbi, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much. May Elohim bless you. I just want to add something, add my voice on this special program you are hosting. But before I continue, I want to greet Biafrans all over the world, friends of Biafra, lovers of freedom. I salute you. Our leader is Mazi. I salute you. There was his rabbi speaking from my location, Rabbi Charles. Mazi, Alozie, in addition to what is going on, let me tell us what is going on. In addition to the voices, let me add to this. When we were in the early hour program, the network was so interrupted, I couldn't air all the information I wanted to air, but just summarize it off here. Owazurike is not all by himself. He signed agreement with Arewa, with Nigerian terrorist government, and he told them that he will control the youth of Biafra. That is the content in the agreement that he signed. It is there. That the youth of Biafra is under his control, including our leader, Mazi Nnamdi. That is what he said. So each time there is something going on behind the scene that not everybody has opportunity to see what is happening. Now they are getting it. The military, Boko Haram, they are getting it whichever way. They are getting it. And things are coming, unfolding. They have intelligence. The Fulanis, the military, Boko Haram army of the zoo, contraption called Nigeria, have intelligence. And their intelligence are telling them that you're going to get big problem. Now, the lead man in the east, there are many, but the major one in Igbo land is Owazurike, Raf Owazurike. So each time these people want to come to negotiating table, Owazurike, because of what is placed on him, we tell them no, that he is still in charge, that our leader is nobody. That's what he's saying. Well, it is up to our people to know what to do with Owazurike for this nonsense to end. Owazurike actually wants to trigger war. Owazurike wants bloodshed. That is what Owazurike wants. Owazurike wants to kill Biafrans. Anybody working with Owazurike wants to kill Biafran. That is what they are planning. Telling Fulanis to come, that they don't have anything, they are nobody, they can take them out. As a result of that, a lot of Biafrans will die. But he's telling people that he doesn't want war. He's inviting them. This man from River State, Mike, invited them. He congratulated him. He's working with Ozodimba, those that are killing Biafrans. So in order to stop this thing, in order to stop this ranting and nonsense, Owazurike has to go. That is the major point, linksman there. He has to go. If we let Owazurike be running around, let it be on us. If we let him be running around, this thing will continue. Owazurike has to go. Mazi, Alozie, I'm done.
Ndewo. I brought this together so that you know those that are for you and those that are against you. These people are against you. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
Mazi, I greet you. Good afternoon to you, Mazi Alozie.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. Greetings to you, my fellow brothers and sisters, dear fans all over the world. The blessing of our Heavenly Father, Jesus Christ, will continue to be with you as
that you do the right thing. My name is Hugo. Mazi, you see, I thank our brother Rabbi Shas. He just hit the point. And I think people will continue to assist us to eliminate those that hate us. When you listen to his statement, he seems as if he loves their fans. The answer is he hates us. He's among the people that want us to be destroyed. That is a simple thing. So that statement he made is not from his heart. He's a killer. He's among the people that is killing us. This is a simple thing. All these people that is killing us need to go for us to have our life. That is a simple truth. I just want to support what Rabbi Charles said. And I continue to thank our leader, Mazi Nandekano, that Chuko Kikadiama is using it to do a very marvelous work. And every one of you for this wonderful dedication of the fine work of Biafra restoration that all of us are doing. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you, Go. These are people that you expect to be responsible. And the irony of it is that they talk about respect. They talk about respect. And I wonder where that is coming from. You can't respect yourself. You can't say a meaningful thing. You cannot fight for your people. You are talking about respect. Compare it to the Fulanis you're working for. Why don't you instruct them to do what they have instructed you to do? Call out your name and where you're calling from. Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you for Frank, our own Mazi Nikalo. You see, Wazirike it's what inside my mind. Because it's too much for Wazirike. If we have keep quiet and leave this man correcting himself up and down, it looks like maybe we don't have no. Wazirike has few vital. I don't know why we live in this land to be paraded all over the Biafra land, taking decision for us. While he's not one that he's not one that is our leader. We never know him. He said he's the leader of Mosul. All these things he's doing. Why did he do Mosul? He said he's invading Biafra from Nigeria. He dragged Mosul. When they give him money, he's come out and start talking rubbish. But what thing is this? This man have to go. As Rabbi Chan said, this man have to go. If this man go, he will do us a lot of favor. This man have to go because he has been there so much, making noise, disturbing people, ranting up and down. Of all the money he collected from people, years ago, still collecting from Jew government. Still, they don't want to learn a lesson. He has to go. Thank you, man, for giving the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you very much. What baffles me is the way they show up. They are supposed to be quiet. If you cannot participate, if you cannot help, you stay quiet. But for you to know that you are not of help, you will not be of help, and you come out to criticize, you come out to accuse and instigate, you are causing your own problem. It was Ricky. Nobody will bother you. Nobody will talk about you if you sit and keep quiet. But you're always being the shooter. Call out your name and where you're calling from.
Hello.
Good morning. Welcome.
Yeah. My name is Chukwu Emmanuel.
Welcome.
Chicago. Our leader, and for a time like this, about the people of care. Otu afọ dị n'ọhaneze ndị Igbo ọha mmadụ bụ ndị ọrụ enyi na-enwe ụdọ I mean, these group of people are not leaders for Igbo people elected to use them to draw Igbo race. They are doing was because of somehow was because supposed to die before now. So people in was to leave. That is why they have the chance doing everything to draw what we are doing backward. Each time they come out and make noise. Let me tell you, the Fulani knew that was weak. All these police governors, all of them, they are selected to rule Igbo. If to our leader, in next 10-20 years, our people will be worse than even the Hausa people. If you want to know what is happening, go to almost all villages. The youth, useless, doing nothing. You cannot go farm. Some of them are Okada riders. You go to farm to plant cassava, whatever. People will come there with their nama and destroy it, and uproot the cassava and put the nama to eat. Okay, now they are trying to show their pictures by. So I heard maybe this week or last week they are turning some motor to some of that good by. Does it mean that yes, or whatever food or tomato, is it a contraband in Nigeria like rice? What type of country is this? And some people are still having mouth to challenge IPOB, to challenge what useless people we have in the East. Sometimes when I think about all this rubbish, I feel very, very annoyed. Where did these people come from? And where are they going? How many days did this group of people have to live on earth? And the thing they destroy will last for centuries to come. I don't know how people useless themselves as these saboteurs from the East. I don't know. If they mean is a question. Lenu to Nigeria the tar, and not that the worst as they growing, the worst become. And somebody is talking of Nigeria. Who was weak, your life daily suffer and you have gone. A Fulani look at you as the most useless school for people. A Fulani will even kill you at the end because kill you. Before that, is have to leave. Because that serves the people. How much more? What is going to do to the our Nigeria? They know that you are nothing. They see you as the worst slave on earth. I can't see their people. Money. What is money? What is money then? What is money? Thank you for the way you are putting our program in this wonderful. People are learning every day from your coffee. Very much. Will be here. All right, Biafra. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We are coming towards the end of today's progress. We are fast approaching it. And I thank all of you for participating. We are making evaluations. That's exactly what we're doing. When we bring these kind of topics up, we say, look at it. This is the way it is. Where do we go from here? When nobody is bothering you, don't bother yourself. Call out your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, Mazi, Alozie, yes, I was kicked off, you know.
Yeah, no problem.
I was just brief. I'm asking that moron sitting somewhere in where this man is sitting, the street this guy is living, has bought everywhere on the street. It is called, street. Almost very close to Governor's, Douglas. It's a money to those properties from which I contributions. That the way man is living. He's living beyond his, what is his profession? What is he doing? Man is living. See, mansion where this man is living, and he's talking about somebody who is a scam. Nobody is supposed to come down. Talking about a leader running away. Was there when the military came to assassinate him at the time? He was there. When Nnamdi was out of jail, Wazika was saying that Nnamdi is making life uncomfortable in Igbo land. He should let it survive in Igbo land. Now, he's somewhere in Nigeria. He's telling Nnamdi to come back to Nigeria. You see how was he is. What his mouth. He was telling that to go when you come and live comfortable. Now the country is not there. He's telling him to come back and stop talking from you. I don't somewhere. Contribution is a problem in Igbo land. Is a very problem. He's lying to people who are vulnerable, people who are very, very hungry. Who, good money from the government, and he gives little to his, followers, and they're following him because our people are very hungry. But very soon, one people will know that talking. The better people from of Fulani and Wazika is there talking about, okay, for example, Nnamdi does not give people that respect, but he was sitting there calling the so-called Ohanes, because Wazika know what so-called means? So-called governors. He said it there. and you are telling somebody he doesn't respect somebody. And one case, even he said there that I don't even recognize the so-called Ohanes and Igbo. If you don't recognize them, that means you don't respect them too. Okay, it's a moral. One case, great and retarded human being who is going to be very, very soon will be handed over to psychiatric hospital and he will be chained forever. Mazi, thank you for giving me the opportunity to go.
Thank you very much. And this is where we will end the program. We are not taking any more calls, and I am switching off the phone. We'll be on the air again tomorrow. This is how we tackle our issues. We table them and take a look. We take a look. Your people are your people. Your people are your strength. Your people are your backbone. When you don't have them, you don't have anything. When you don't have your people, you don't have anything. This is why we must continue. We must continue to do that which Chukwu Okike Abiyama has ordained. We must support our leader. He is our leader. If you don't know his history, it's best you keep quiet. If you know his history, then you be with us. Always join. People in Nebraska, you have a coordinator. Remember, Pastor Stella. Her number is +1 531 218 7966. Give her a call and join. A member of IPOB in Nebraska, the corn huskers. Nebraska. Thanks to all of you, and this is where we will end today's program. We'll be on the air again tomorrow for other issues.